Hi everybody, this is Lynn and I want to welcome you to the first of a series of videos that I am doing on the association between our emotions and the organs in Chinese medicine. So this comes from Five Elements theory, and I've been reading and reviewing this material, and it's super fascinating, and I just want to take little bits and pieces of the wisdom of this and share it with you. So today I'm going to be talking about the element of wood in Chinese Five Elements, which is associated with the emotion of anger. And anger is associated with the organs of the liver and the gallbladder. So I think anger is a really powerful topic to start out with because it's one of the emotions that most of us are the least comfortable with. Especially many women, many of us feel like we need to push that emotion down. It's just not comfortable. It's not okay to be angry. It's not okay to express that particular feeling. And so for many of us, we tend to just kind of push that emotion down and deny it, and we suppress it. But the emotion really just is an emotion, and that's what this whole series is about, is each emotion sort of has its benefit, and it's when it gets into an unhealthy state, it's kind of negative piece of it. But anger is actually designed to help us move forward in life. So without anger, we would probably just be sitting around and not taking action. So anger tells us, hey, something's not the way I want it to be, or that's not quite right what that person is doing, and I need to step up and I need to take action with moving forward. So that is really the primary function of anger. Now, when we deny anger and we don't express it and feel it and just let it come up naturally, we get into the state of explosive anger. So sometimes I call this the anger volcano, and I'm sure you haven't ever had these moments like I have where you're just like you've pushed it down far enough and long enough and you just kind of anger volcano all over people, and anger comes out in a very explosive way. So that is anger in its unhealthy form. But anger in its healthy form is just designed to help us move forward in life. It's designed to help us take action. So our liver in Chinese medicine is not just about processing like all of the different toxins and all of our foods and nutrients, but our liver actually helps us to process our lives. And so anger kind of keeps that process moving, and then the gallbladder comes in with a catalyzing action, and it helps us move forward, so we're not just kind of sitting and not moving forward with our life. So that's one of the reasons that I think anger is actually a positive when it's expressed in a healthy way. Anger is also positive because it lets us know when our boundaries are being violated. So chances are when you start to feel angry and it involves another person, there's possibly a violation of your boundaries. So that's something to kind of tune into is, hey, am I needing to express that that's not okay? Like that violates my boundaries. I need to step up and express myself and assert myself in this situation and say that you need to respect my boundaries. So that's one way to kind of work with anger and use anger as sort of a tool. So I wanted to share a fun little strategy of kind of how to tune into and work with anger in a physical way, because I love working with the body and the body fascinates me. So your liver is located on the right side of your abdomen, sort of right under the bottom part of your rib cage. And so is your gallbladder. They're kind of right next to each other, the little next door neighbors. So if you bring a hand to that area and just kind of tune into it, and you can notice, is there any tension? Is there a feeling of a pent-up emotion? And sometimes people who have a lot of anger in their life that's not expressed in a healthy manner actually will have a lot of pain in this particular area. So if you're having pain in this area, you could bring a hand there and kind of tune into, okay, what is it that I might be angry about? Maybe is there a boundary that's been pushed and violated? Is there something that I need to step up and assert myself with? So that's one fun way to just start to work with this emotion of anger. So I'm going to be going through the 5 elements, and this was the first one. So the wood element associated with the emotion of anger, which is associated with the liver and the gallbladder. And so stay tuned for part 2 of this series, where I will be back and talking about the fire element and joy and sadness. All right, thanks for watching.